Hey guys, what's going on? This is Brandon West, and today I want to talk to you guys about my DR650. I just bought this recently, and I plan on turning it into a bit of an adventure bike. I did trade in my KLR for it. Just a moment of silence to remember old Klursky. But anyways, I'm just out here with you guys today because I really wanted to work on this bike. This has been a hard winter. I haven't been doing any riding all winter. I haven't ridden in months. I haven't even touched a bike in months. So I'm kind of losing it. I don't like being cooped up all day. It's not something that's good for my psyche. So it's snowing outside right now and there's no way I'm going to ride. And plus this bike doesn't run right. It has carburetor issues from when I bought it. This doesn't idle. It won't run without choke. I know that can be caused by a vacuum leak. But because I was going to buy one of these already, I went ahead and ordered a Lectron carburetor for this thing. Just because they adjust automatically for altitude. And I live in Utah, and altitude changes everywhere here. Like, you can't go for a ride without gaining, you know, a couple thousand feet in elevation half the time. So, yeah, I needed something that would be adjustable, and the Lectron does that automatically. So basically, that carburetor is supposed to be here tomorrow. What I wanted to do today was to come out here and just pull it all apart and get it ready to be put in for tomorrow. Just because, like I said, I've been cooped up. I'm the kind of guy that I need to be out. I need to do things. If I'm cooped up all day, I've been cooped up for months. Like, just sitting around, just waiting. I got my hands on a bike. Bike's having issues. So I've ordered those parts. I've been waiting for a very long time to get back on the bike. And just, I'm losing it a little bit. So came out today to tinker on it. Just because two things that I love doing is I love filming and I love tinkering with stuff. So I decided, you know, I'm going crazy today. Might as well do a bit of both of that, and then just prepare the bike for when I'm ready to pull the carb, or ready to throw in the Lectron. So anyways, let's get going with that. As you can tell, I have done a little bit of modding to this seat. I gutted the horrible stock seat and bought like a little butt cushion thing from Amazon. And it seems pretty gooey. I haven't gotten to ride with it yet, so I don't know how it is. If it's junk, then I'll just get a seat concept. If it works, then it works. It's really ugly, but if it's comfortable, it's comfortable. But anyways, let's pull the seat off so we can get to the carb stuff. Gotta pull the old tankerino off. So make sure you've got a oil pan down if you're ever doing this. Let it drain. It feels so good to be out here working on something. Just sitting around is so bad for your psyche. So bad for your body and your mind. But anyways, let's pull this off. There's actually a little hose here. You have to unplug. That's for the vacuum line. That should be the tank. And yes, I forgot to mention, I did get a bigger tank put on for all my adventure needs. But yes, now let's work on getting this stuff unhooked. Okay, so while I pull this out, I'm going to kind of explain to you guys why I decided to go with Lectron. They are, like I said, they are very expensive. But my reasoning I'm getting Lectron is because I hate carburetors with a burning passion. These things, from my experience, you could spend hundreds of dollars putting jets in these and tuning them and working with them and laboring over them for hours, and they will just, they might work in some situations, but in a lot of situations they just don't work. And like I said, I live in a pretty like mountainy area, so there's a lot of altitude change where I am at. So you know, I could jet it and it could run beautifully down by where I live, but then I could head up to, I don't know, let's say the Uena's National Forest, where it's about 8,000 feet in elevation, and even with decent jetting, the bike will just run like garbage. Like my KLR, no matter what I did, I jetted it, I did it for all the altitudes, I got the JD Jet kit for it, and when I went up into altitude, it would just stall out randomly. I would just be riding, it would lose power naturally, but at any low RPM it would just stall. And I tried everything and it was the freaking carb. So with this bike was not running right when I bought it. This carb is junk. I've cleaned this and I've even put a jetting kit in it. That's a couple $100. Well, I even put a rebuild kit in the float bowl, which that's, you know, that ended up being a couple $100, and it did nothing. So instead of, I don't know, spending a bunch of money trying to fix it, or spending a bunch of time, which I threw like 4 different jets in this thing, and it just will not idle. It could be a vacuum leak in here somewhere, which I hope it's not. If not, this little rubber gasket is about $17. If I'm still getting that issue, then I'll replace this gasket, but I decided to just replace the carburetor. And then just doing some research, I learned that Lectron just Lectron carburetors, although they're very expensive, they adjust automatically, and they just make life easy. Like the main reason why I purchased one was because I just don't like worrying about carburetors. They just make it simple. You just buy them, you tune them for, you know, wherever you're at, then you stick them in there and they adjust automatically. Isn't that important? It's mostly just the consistency and performance is what I'm looking for. And also fuel economy is going to be a lot better with Lectron. So ditching the old piece of crap, throwing in the Lectron. I just want to be able to put it in, and aside from the initial installation, to just be able to forget about it. Not have to worry about my carburetor. I just want it to work. I have already undone the 2 hoses on this side of the bike, so don't worry, I'm not going to be tearing those out. I wonder, does the Lectron replace this filter up here? The little, the suction filter or whatever for the fuel system. I hope so, because I don't like the idea of having that filter. Okay. So now you can just kind of work it out. Which isn't easy, ever. You usually have to really kind of get nasty with it. There we go. There's old Poopski McGee out of there. Good old Mikuni carburetor. That's how they say it in Japan. If Japan was Mexico. Okay, so now I'm going to work on getting all these cables pulled out of the way. Looks like this can just be bent out. Because the Lectron comes with cables for the throttle, and obviously you don't need the choke cable anymore because of the Lectron, so I'm going to pull all that out as well. I'm going to be glad to get rid of this little piece of crap. These things break so easy, and as you can see on this bike, it's actually broken right here. So, I hate these things. I wish they'd just put the choke on the bottom. These things drive me nuts. But anyways, let's get to pulling all this apart. Looks like you can just loosen this. Nope. So apparently, the correct size for this bolt does not exist. There it is. Either that or I'm just a nerd. Okay, pull this apart. Spark plug cables getting in the way. Well, actually, you don't need to pull that one out. Put this back in here. Okay. Holy cow, that is so strict in there. Hopefully I can remove it with this thing in the way. Oh, is that loosening? Oh, wow. I didn't put these on. This was the previous owner. Gotta love bar weights, because they make the bike, oh, so much smoother. Okay. There's nothing you can do to save these thumpers from vibrations. Just deal with it. That's kind of how I feel about them. That's the wrong thing. We want to do this thing. There we go. Sweet. Wow, this is going to be easier than I thought. Okay. Like already pulling out here. Sweet. A little rusty on the bars there. GG old throttle assembly. Get out of my town, kiddo. You don't belong here. Now time to die, Mr. Choke. Where are you at? I'm not sure how this thing works. I'm thinking I'm going to have to pull this whole thing apart to get the choke out. Let's just pull these bolts out for now. Maybe it just slides out, who knows. That'd be super nice, you know. Just like Legos, you know, you just pull on a little bit, it comes apart. Oh, that actually might be the case. Hold on for a sec here, folks. We're playing with Legos today. No. Shoot. Gotta pull the whole thing apart. Okay. Legos. See, that was a single piece. There you go. Those ones are always hard to find. They're always on the bottom of the bucket. Oh yeah, this whole thing's gonna come apart. Okay. I am professional chef. You know, the professionals always drop everything. Wait, chef? Do chefs work on motorcycles? That would be cool. I wouldn't mind being a chef, cooking food, working on motorcycles. Can I just pull this whole thing out? That's what I'm talking about. You know what? What did this guy put on here? This is disgusting. He's got some goo stuff on here. So he's got, the previous guy put these little ties in here to keep these grips on. Well, let's just okay, now I should be able to get some crimps in there and cut that. Don't judge me on my crimps. These are my only crimps. They're very strange crimps, but they work. There we go. Pull on this so you can get to the crimps. Creepy boy. Blam. There we go. This guy was very paranoid about losing grips. I feel like weird foam crap in here. Alright, well I'm gonna grab the air compressor. It's gonna get loud in here. Oh boy! So I forgot to turn on my microphone so you guys can't hear nothing. So here's some music and some fastness, so enjoy. I got to thinking, while this is all apart, I thought might as well do a run down to Rocky Mountain ATV, pick up some new handlebars, and I got a bunch of stuff. Some bark busters and some rocks risers for those ergos. And yes, I do. I do live about 20 minutes away from Rocky Mountain ATV, which for that I am very blessed. I can at any point just head down there and pick up basically anything for my bike. I don't have to order online a lot of the time. So that's a blessing. Anyways, let's get to pulling these bars off. Get these clamps out of the way. All this stuff looks very old and nasty. I don't think the guy I bought this bike from, I don't think he cleaned it very often. Because everything's got like a general dirtness to it, you know? Which isn't my favorite. I'm the kind of guy that, I mean, I'm fine with dust, but if mud ever gets on this bike, it's clean. You know, I'm going to clean it off. I'm never going to leave mud on my bikes. It just corrodes stuff, makes it look nasty. And it's just bad for all your bits, you know? It looks like this guy might have left mud on this for some time, and you could tell. You can really tell. It sucks, but, you know, used bikes are used bikes. Alright, so that's pulled apart. Grommet. Which is looking pretty nasty, actually. Might just cut this off. I don't think I'm going to reuse that. I wish I had some better crimps. These crimps are kind of sucky and super gay. Oh yeah. But they're the only crimps I got. Let's see. Okay, so I need to pull this off. I need to grab some of them wrenchies. Okay, that's loosening. Oh, there we go. So we want to make sure this reservoir doesn't get flipped upside down. If we can avoid it. Don't want to get any air bubbles in there. I'm not sure if that's a thing that actually happens. Could just be a myth, but I don't know. I've heard that happens, so I'm going to be careful with it. Just kind of set it here somewhere so it's not getting upside down. Now we can pull this choke lever off. Never mind, it's getting stuck in all that goo. Guess we're leaving the choke lever on. Let's see. So first, pull this guy off. All right. Now. Oh, this is gonna have to be like slid all weird. Where'd that wrench go? There we go. Choke lever in the garbage pile. Well guys, while I was doing some camera work stuff, I heard some weird noises coming from the front door, and well, would you guess? The carburetor shipped a day early. Hey, yeah guys, I'm so excited for this, honestly. I'm going riding this weekend. It's gonna be the first time I've been riding in months, and my first time, aside from the time I test rode my bike, I literally test rode it, got it home, and started working on it because I knew it had carburetor issues. And finally, it has arrived. Lectron, free t-shirt promo. Okay, I just want your carb. I don't care about your t-shirts. Got some interesting packaging. It does come with some grips. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these because the grips that it has on it already are pretty good, but these are narrower, so these might be better for like more technical stuff. So I'll hold on to these. Think about putting those on. Let's see. You got all the throttle stuff. This is going to be a learning experience. I've never done something like this before. I hope they have some pretty good instructions in here. And then it also came with this. I think this is a replacement for this? Or is this the choke side? Oh, this is the throttle. Yeah, that's the throttle. So I guess you just put this on here. I'm not sure what difference this makes, but it's red and kind of cool looking. Whatever, it comes with that. I'll figure out what to do with that. Some interesting packaging. And that's the carb itself right there. Pretty nice looking. I mean, looks isn't what I'm going for, but still. Sweet. And yes, this is going on my gas tank. You gotta pretty up those plain white gas tanks. But yeah, look at that thing. Yeah, that's nice. Lectron. These things are very expensive, but I think that's where the vacuum line hooks up. But if it works the way it's advertised, and I think they do, they have good reviews. Lots of people recommend them. Everride put one in his KTM 300, and he recommends it, and I trust Everride. He's one of the guys, one of the few YouTubers I really trust. So yeah, sweet. That's nice. That's the right size already. First try, baby. No, reservoir. Reservoir. I said that like super fancy like. I'm gonna use a wrench for this. That's a little turn there. There we go. Wow, those are tight. This guy over-tightened everything. I mean, you want these tight, but not that tight. My goodness. What am I doing? Am I drunk or something? Here we go. Holy donkeys, man. Did he like Loctite these or something? What the frick? What the heck? What did he do to this? Okay, that's loose now. I don't know what the heck's going on with this thing. What the heck? What is that? It's like it filled the threads. Does that mean the threads in here are junk? That parts of the old threads? This bike, I think this might have been left in the rain or something. Sucks. It sucks, but it is what it is. It's what I have to deal with here. Not in the best shape. It'll take me on many a ride. At least that's the goal. Holy crap, that is stripped in there. 100%. No! How do I might be able to replace this if Rocky Mountain has one. Uh-oh, I forgot to turn on the microphone again. So basically what I did here is I just saw that those threads were stripped, but it was only the threads like on the top of the hole. So I just drilled it out a little bit and got to the good threads so I could thread it in.
Take that dive.
no, cabalino. Okay, so we'll need to get it like that, and then maybe slide the rear one in first. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, these things are always tricky to get in. Yeah, that's it. Sweet. I believe that's it. Okay, so yeah, we do need to pull this off in order to get to some stuff. So let's be real gentle with these screws. They're not too tight, it looks like, so we're good. Luckily, Lectron was smart and didn't over tighten things. Okay, so that comes out. And then, oh shoot, you gotta turn this upside down. Oh no. I want to get in there, it's too dirty. Okay, so I've got just this little piece of tape on my screwdriver here to hopefully try and slide this out enough to get to it. There we go. So that's the jet. I mean, it's not really a jet, but it's the closest thing to a jet this thing has. Slide that on there. So you gotta go through all of it. Hold on a sec. Scrunch the spring up. Screw this down first. I believe that's how you adjust your throttle. Put this on. Put this through. Gasket back in place. Be careful of the spring. Now you stick that on, spring goes in there, and boom, that should be it. Now you just slide this back in place. Get the gasket aligned again. And then you bolt that down. Cool. Okay, and then you just push this back to where it's supposed to be. Seems about right. Throw this guy on there. It's a little big for it, but should still work. You know what? I'm actually probably not going to need that. Okay. I need this rubber bit here. Okay. I'm actually going to need to cut this. So probably about there. Don't want to cut too much off now. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that's not coming off. Choke's easy to get to. Alrighty folks, everything should be installed, everything should be working. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's filling up. Okay, cool. So I'm going to start it up now. I'm nervous about this. I'm really afraid of this not working. My starter makes noises, so just endure that. But yeah, let's give this a shot. Might need to choke it. Okay, turn the choke off. There we go. Idling. Ah, shoot. Okay. I need to adjust that idling too. So nasty. Oh my gosh. You guys have no idea. Come over here. I haven't heard this bike idle ever. It was idling bad when I bought it. So this is the first time I've heard this thing idle. And it's pretty exciting. It's running good. This Lectron so far, 10 out of 10, would buy again. Oh, I'm some way down here. So, this is going to be it for this video. I gotta go to bed tonight so I can go to work tomorrow. It's exciting, my first day back into work since fall. It's been months since I've had a job. So, yeah. This is not the best camera angle at all, is it? Hello? But it works. It works. So I'm going to go to work tomorrow, and after work, I'm going to put this thing back together, put the bark busters on that I ordered, and then you guys will see me on Saturday when I take this thing out for a ride. I'm very excited. It seems like it's working perfectly. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on Saturday or tomorrow. You know what? This is all boring stuff. I'm not even going to put this in the video. I'll see you guys on Saturday when the bike's assembled and ready to ride. Okay, she's warm. Oh yeah, this thing pulls now. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. It's got a good pull to it. Ah, she's running so good, guys. Not bad on the highway. I'm going like 75, 76 right now. Pretty good. It's not as unstable as I was thinking it would be. It's actually quite nice. And it's actually smoother than my KLR was. The only thing is a lack of anything here. I'm getting blasted pretty hard right now. It's actually not bad. I think the wind's blowing this way, so I'm actually getting kind of a break right now. But I was coming down that road over there, coming this way, and the wind was like right on my face. Yeah, that gets pretty brutal without a windshield. Alright, so we're almost there. My brother's already there. So he doesn't know I bought this bike. So this is going to be interesting. I haven't told him yet. So this is going to be kind of a reveal. It's cool because he actually owns a DR. He rides a DR. So we're going to be the DR bros now. The Der bros. Baby. Oh, that's him right there. What do you think of my new bike, Austin? Yeah.
When'd you get this?
A week ago.
A week?
Yeah.
Gave in and got a VR?
Yep.
How do you like it?
It's good. This is my first time taking it on dirt. I haven't really ridden it since I bought it.
Oh, okay.
So. Yeah, it's gimpy.
I got a gut hanging.
You got big chungus here. You've also got really good range though. Wheel spinning. Oh man. How do you like it?
That feels fantastic.
It's pretty snappy, huh? And
it's just like, yeah, it feels great. Having the instant throttle feels fantastic.
Yeah, it's weird though. Like
it surprised me a little bit. I was like, ooh,
yeah. My KLR is more sluggish than that thing. So hopping on this is like, this is the snappiest bike I've ever ridden. So I'm getting used to it still, but
yeah, it feels light, nice.
Yeah, I got the thin boy. Well, it's muddy down here, be careful. The mud up here is pretty slick, so. Oh yeah, and that thumper torque. Dude, I just couldn't give up the thumper. Just couldn't give it up. I want to be careful though, I'm not used to this thing. If I can be careful. It just wants to move though, this thing. It's crazy. Yeah, this suspension's pretty bad. It's so harsh on these bumps. To be honest, I am a little afraid of my throttle right now. I gotta get used to it. Ooh. Yeah, so it's... Yeah, I mean, I wasn't riding the KLR because it's just so dangerous in the snow. And so that's why I was like, I needed something different, quick. Because I needed to ride, and I didn't have a bike that I wanted to ride, or could. Like the T-Dub. Could have taken the T-Dub, but I don't know, that bike wasn't as fun to me as I thought it would be, so. Which I did sell the T-Dub too, it's gone. I got 2,000 out of the T-Dub, which isn't bad. Expecting to get a lot less than that. This bike feels so good, dude. Oh, I accidentally pulled the throttle there. It's really light, like the twisting motion's really light with this throttle. So it's a little intimidating. They wiggling around. power is so weird. So snappy. Oh yeah. Oh boy. It's actually quite a bit more manageable than I was expecting. Still pretty cumbersome though. With this harsh suspension, doesn't make it easy. It's just like, it just bottoms out. I mean, it doesn't bottom out, but there's no rebound, so it just doesn't absorb anything. Oh, this is getting some pretty slick stuff here. Gotta be careful here. It's very muddy and snowy. Is this where you almost ran into me with the T-dub? Oh, that was funny. Good times that. I am gonna miss the little bikes, but this bike's as close as you can get while still being able to do proper adventure riding. It does not like jumping. Ooh. Yeah, it'll be alright. If I blow out a shock, it's just another excuse to get a new one. It's actually kind of hard to jump because there's no pop to the front end. It's so soft. You just hit stuff and it doesn't pop at all. It is fun though. Oh. It's making this interesting. Something I really like about this bike so far is it's pretty fat, you know, but the ergos, it feels a lot like my XT. Like, just maneuverability is very good on this bike. Oh, this is some deep stuff. Yeah, it was funny because when I bought the bike, the week like last time we were gonna go ride, it was like right when I bought this thing, and I kind of wanted to just show up with it and not tell you I bought it. And then my carburetor was having issues and I wasn't gonna be able to ride it, and then the snow saved my butt because it snowed all weekend. It's like, oh yes, a good excuse. Bike issues. Yeah, Clur's Jackrabbit. Spooked him. Yeah, this is really nice. I'm really, oh, this is gonna be try not to use brakes on this one. They slip out. There you go. I will say the narrower tank does make it a little harder to pinch though, surprisingly. Whew. Like I'm having to like pull on my bars a lot more because I can't pinch this tank as easy. Well, this gets pretty techy here. I might be able to bring my bars farther forward, that might help. Oh my gosh. You alright, Austin? Nice. Nice, dude. I got pretty rough. I'm not sure how that works on this bike, but I know with the DRZ it had timing chain issues. Like you would want to replace your adjuster on the DRZ. So I'm going to look into it just in case this bike has that issue. This just keeps getting nastier and nastier. Oh my goodness. This might be the end of the road here. Yeah, I'll flip around here. This is getting a little nasty. Oh, look at that up there. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this is a little much. Oh yeah, that's so nasty. That's like, that would be hard on the XT. Okay, whatever, we're going down. Just let me know if you need help. This is pretty sketchy stuff. Nice, dude. That corner was interesting. Skid plate. Oh yeah, it's a hard one. Testing out my range there, my ground clearance. Let's see here. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna do that. Yeah, it looks like it's a single track, but when it's this muddy, you don't want to mess. You'll slip off of those things. Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm barely using mine. A lot of rear brake is the key. You start sliding, but you can control the rear brake when it slides out. See that? That throttle is real touchy. Dude, see, like what we're doing here, you do this for miles in Colorado. Like climbing down a mountain, you'd be this steep for like probably 10-15 miles straight. Yeah, it's not this rocky though. If it gets rocky out there, it's harsh. Like they don't have sand, so the rocks are just super loose. Like here, you know, they have some leeway here. They slide out, you know, or they sink, and you don't slip on them. But in Colorado, they just roll. So you hit them, and it's really hard to control on some of the rocky sections. I definitely plan on taking this bike to Colorado and redeeming myself and hitting some of the harder trails I couldn't do on the KLR. Ah! A little difficult here. Oh my gosh, where does my brain take me sometimes, Austin? Where do I take myself sometimes? Like, come on. It's cool, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna take it real easy on this ride, be really careful. New bike, I've never ridden it, I gotta get used to it. It's really... Oh yeah, dude, it's really good here. Like, it's handling this stuff super well. Super easy to ride. Like its stance, as Cross Training Adventure says, it's got a good structure, just a bad set of trousers. I love that guy, dude. Cross Training Adventure. But it's just funny. People in Australia love this bike, dude. Whoa, baby. Don't lean into your corners as hard as you normally would here. Oh, did you? You good? I literally, on that same section, I almost just died.
Did you try not to crush me?
Yeah, that's soppy. Yeah, they do. Yeah. It depends on the bike, but yeah. I think with street you have two options. You have comfort and speed. Or both. You can do both on street. But it won't be as, if you're on a big comfortable bike, it won't be as fun in the canyons. But you know. that's kind of a big part of street riding is the loops. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know what honestly I don't know what I would get. I would think about a Honda Shadow maybe. They're just really cheap. And they do look pretty decent. They're not super amazing looking, but they're really cheap and pretty fast. Really? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think, because I'm like I said, I'm trying to be, easy, but I'm on a much lighter bike than I'm used to, so I can't help myself. You know? Because, I mean, I don't know. Sweet, dude, that's awesome. I think, I've just really had the itching to get out here so bad lately. Like, I get the same way, like, every time this time of year, like late winter. I get really antsy. Like, I was just really not feeling good. Because I was just like, I'm inside all day. This bike is so much fun, holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I don't and you just see a little me on your shoulder, do it! Ooh, this is sketchy! I didn't want to slip off that thing. Yeah. Yeah, that was exactly what I did. I didn't know what to do. I locked up, I was like, uh-oh. Should have gone down the lower side. This trail is amazing though. Holy crap, that was fun. Oh, we got quads. He gave us the fist, so there's no more of them. I always forget to tell people how many people are behind me. Yeah, motorcycles, you kind of have a bad rap when it comes to that. Because, like, yeah, oh boy, that's slick. Careful on that. I just dived right into it because I started sliding. It's better to get your front end down it than your rear. Yeah. Yeah, well that was like the kind of situation where if I kept throttling and holding on, my back would have slipped in there and then I would have crashed. But yeah. This is so nice though. I'm really enjoying this trail so far. Things just got real. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think so much torque on these bikes though, so it's yeah. Oh boy, just be careful on your brakes. Just apply a little bit at a time, nothing crazy. Yeah. You alright? Okay. Alright, hold on. Tell me to lift. Okay. You alright? How's it feel? Bad? That was a bad one, yeah. A little more interesting here too. So once you get right here, it's no hill really, so you can just let off and roll, just like that. Oh, that's too slick. Yeah, alright, let's see. We can't avoid this. Whatever, there's not too much hill, so just don't brake too much. Oh, this gets interesting here. Okay, yeah, just don't brake on it. Keep it rolling. Yeah, I get it, yeah, for sure. That's just kind of a good rule of thumb, yeah. Oh, don't worry. I mean, I'm not saying doing it right now. Just kind of practice it and see. But, because like you can do this too. So like if you're on a hill, like that, you can save yourself without sinking and crashing. It's weird, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of help. This is getting really slick. Just don't brake on it. Sorry, this trail really started getting nasty. Yeah, don't worry, yeah, you're fine. It's almost, I wonder if it actually feels good a little bit. Yeah. Well guys, that was a fun rest of the ride. We basically just kind of headed home from here. And yeah, the bike's feeling really good. Even now I've taken it out for a couple more rides and it feels great. So yeah, Lectron 10 out of 10. Would use again. I do like. But yeah, I look forward to putting a rack on this bike and doing some more camping videos in the future. So if you guys like this type of content, the more like garage focused mechanic stuff, just let me know in the comments. And if you don't want to see them, let me know as well. But if you don't want to see them, chances are you're not here anymore. So yeah, just let me know either way. But yeah, thanks for watching and look forward to more camping stuff in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next one.